Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Murdoch DeFi YouTube channel. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Iceberg Club. We're going to be taking a sponsored look at, like I said, the Iceberg Club, where you can mint these bears, create these ice tokens, and help save the planet. So they have a little bit of a charity, effort going on here. So pretty interesting stuff that they're doing. And then also these essentially these polar bear NFTs are going to play a huge part in like their next layer that they're going to be rolling out. So definitely stay tuned for that. We're going to talk all about that in today's video. But of course, before we jump into today's video, please make sure that you do subscribe to the YouTube channel here. We are on the push to 20,000 subscribers. We have a big giveaway coming once we hit there. I'm thinking about doing like a giveaway, starting it soon when we get to 18,000 subscribers, and then however long it takes to get the next 2K is how long that giveaway will go on for. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Would love to hear some feedback from you guys on not only that, but also what I should give away for the 20K subscriber giveaway. Also, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Thank you for clicking on my video today. If you could, please hit the subscribe button. If you get any value out of today's video, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, consider hitting the bell notification while you're down there to make sure that you're staying up to date with all the content that we put out here on the channel. A lot of it is very time sensitive, just like in today's video, because this is a project that is going to be minting starting tomorrow. A lot of the other projects that we talk about here on the channel are all very time sensitive, meaning the sooner that you're notified when I publish a new video, then the better in terms of opportunities that you could choose to take advantage of, right? That being said, also, first link in the description to the premium Discord server. We're going to be giving away quite a few of these NFTs that we're going to be talking about today in the premium Discord. So if that's something that you want to check out, like I said, link down below in the description. You can check out, view the laundry list of benefits that you could take advantage of when signing up for the premium Discord server. So let's take a look at the Iceberg Club here. As you can see here, Iceberg Club is a group of 5,000 polar bears living on the AVAX blockchain. Years ago, polar bears lived happy lives, but recently their homes have been disappearing as their icebergs melt. They can no longer sit aside and watch as the world is destroyed. An elite group of 5,000 brave polar bears have decided to create the Iceberg Club, and in order to protect their homes, they will stop at nothing in order to help the world and save the planet. Join the cause and mint a polar bear, right? So as you can see here, there's 5,000 total polar bears. The mint date is tomorrow, March 12th. The mint price is 1.25 AVAX. Like I said, we're going to be giving away, I think, 10 NFTs, maybe more, but at least 10 in the premium Discord server. So if you want to check that out, like I said, go ahead. Here is a quick look at their tokenomics here. As you can see, their backing price, each polar bear is backed by a supply of stable coins, giving each one an intrinsic value. And not only, are you helping give back to this charitable effort, but there's also utility, and you're also rewarded for being a holder of one of these polar bears, right? So this is where it gets important to understand. So they have their treasury. 80% of their initial mint will be deposited into their treasury. 50% of that treasury will be stored in stable coins. I imagine that they'll probably be doing some kind of yield farming in terms of like just rather than just holding their stable coins in their wallet. At least I hope that's what they would be doing. So 50% gets held in stables, 50% will be stored in other DeFi protocols, again, to earn a yield on the funds that are in the treasury to help grow that treasury. There's 2% reflection, so 2% royalties will be deposited into the reward pool each week. And those royalties are based on the sales from the secondary market on NF Trade. They have compounding rewards, so 25% of the tokens generated from our treasury will be compounded back into our treasury, making the rewards greater each week. Then their climate initiative, right? So helping these polar bears, this is their charitable cause. 25% of the tokens generated from our treasury will be donated to climate relief organization or used to hold our own climate relief event. And then they have their reward pool, and this is how you get rewarded for being a holder of one of these NFTs. Again, this is a great way to potentially earn passive income, right? Or at least that's what they're claiming. 40% of the tokens generated from our treasury will be deposited into our reward pool and airdropped to our holders each and every week. So, pretty cool to see there. Continuing to their roadmap here, and they've already got a lot of stuff done, but really, I think they have this thing going with their ice token and their ice cubes that I want to talk about once we jump into their docs. You can also here take a look at the rarity of some of these polar bears, right? So the rarity is all based on the background color of each polar bear. And the polar bears actually look pretty cool, right? And you can see some of them here. So we'll read through some of these FAQs. Why should I invest? A combination of our backing supply and weekly airdrops to holders gives everyone the highest possible chance of profiting in the long run. The formula of our treasury allows for long-term market dynamics to give each polar bear a stable price. To go along with this, by investing, you're providing funds to aid the environment. The state of our climate is critical condition. We need change to and relief for those most affected, right? How will the treasury be invested? Our treasury will be invested into a series of DeFi protocols, both on and off chain, that are voted by the community. So it sounds like they will be getting approval based on the community for what specific protocols that they're investing in with the treasury to earn a yield on their funds. We will allocate funds based on risk levels determined by our developers. 50% will be allocated to stablecoins, 10% allocated to low risk investments, 20% to medium, and then 20% to high risk there. So that is how they're going to be structuring their plays in terms of what they're doing with those funds in the treasury. Who is behind this project? Iceberg Club was founded by a dedicated group of DeFi investors who are very interested in taking DeFi into the world of NFTs. We want to change the lives of as many investors as possible, as well as create change for the planet. And if we look at, look at their following on Twitter, I think that they're between 6,000 or 7,000 people that are actively following them on Twitter. So I imagine that this will probably mint out pretty well, given because it's in terms of mints, it's typically lower at 1.25 AVEX. I would say it's on the lower end of the spectrum in terms of these NFT mints. And there's only 5,000 of them. Like typically we see about 10,000 of them. So hopefully having less of these mints to mint out is going to impact the secondary floor price, which would be good to see, right? Now, if we jump on over to their document section, we can jump into a couple pieces of information that I definitely wanted to touch on, right? So as you see here, the collection allows users to collect weekly AVAX rewards as well as aid in their goal of saving the polar bears, right? Okay, we understand that. How are we different? The Avalanche NFT market is becoming oversaturated with new projects popping up daily, claiming to be different or the next big theme. The idea of Iceberg Club is to provide a safe space for everyone to hold their capital, knowing is generating rewards, helping the environment, and benefiting the network. So pretty cool stuff here. I'm not going to read through all this, obviously. We've already been over their roadmap briefly on their website. Really, what I wanted to jump into is this, right? So to begin with, we would like to state that this ecosystem will not be released when our collection is minted. The release date is currently to be determined. So this is something that they're actively working on in the background. I've been speaking with one of the team members for quite some time now, leading up to their mint, and this has been something that they've been pretty stoked about, working very hard on. So the polar bears are a group of obviously the 5,000 NFTs leaving on AVAX. Their job is to produce ICE, the multi-utility token of the Iceberg ecosystem. ICE is the primary token of the ecosystem and will be used for both governance and utility. Each bear will generate X amount of ICE per day when staked on the platform. And then ICE can be used to create ICE cubes. ICE cubes are non-transferable ERC 721 tokens with a built-in self-destruct feature. You can view this as a temporary node. So this is what's coming in the future here. So, if this is something that takes off, You know, it could really benefit people to be one of these holders of these polar bears, right? Because if the supply is so limited, right? Once they roll this out, and we all know how big nodes are and things like that right now, especially like the gamification of it, when you have like a node project that houses self-destruct feature into it, and they're releasing their NFTs first before giving that utility, this is going to actually impact the price of the secondary market. Like I said, because there's only 5,000 of them, so it definitely could be pretty interesting to see how that plays out, right? Ice cubes are the non-transferable ERC 721 tokens with built-in self-destruct features. You can view these as temporary nodes. Like I said, ice cubes function using a revenue share model. Owners of a bear can take their ice tokens and create an ice cube. The ice cube then will last for a set period, and over that set period, drip AVAX into the wallet of the holder. Very interesting. Each ice cube holder will receive a share of the profits, both are from both our primary collection, the Iceberg Club, and the secondary collection, the Iceberg Club Babies. So I imagine that it's going to pay more to have one of these, these Iceberg Club polar bears. This provides each holder a secondary stream of income from their bear, and this is going to be coming soon, right? So that's really what I wanted to touch on here. Obviously, they have some other things here. You can view exactly how they plan to implement the treasury here. Being able to claim each week, holders can travel to our website and claim their share of the profits, right? So this is something that is going to actually be coming out, I believe, right after they launch tomorrow. However, pending this part of it, right, like the ice and ice cubes thing, I think that you'll still be able to enter into. I mean, essentially, this is almost like a lottery system, right? But that's dependent on how the treasury performs. Each bear will receive one out of or 5,000 of the allocated rewards, right? So there is no lottery or luck. Everyone wins, right? So just being a holder of these, you're getting paid, right? You're making passive income to just to hang on to these. So pretty cool stuff there. Obviously, they have royalties too. The Iceberg Club has 8% royalties on the secondary. 2% of the royalties added to the claimable fund for holders each and every week. 1% goes to saving the bears, and 5% goes to the developer wallet. And then they also have their funding here, what they plan to do. 80% of the mint will be located in their multi-sig wallet and invested into DeFi protocols. 20% of the mint will go immediately to the dev wallet. And then each week, 10% of the token generation will be sent to the developer wallet. So this 20% mint that goes immediately to the dev wallet, this will be used to pay for the creation of the Iceberg Club ecosystem, as well as pay the developers for the work that has been done so far. So pretty cool stuff there. I think that about wraps up today's video in regards to the Iceberg Club. Like I said, I'm going to be giving away a bunch of these NFTs in the premium Discord server. So if you want to enter the chance to win one of these pretty cool looking NFTs, then definitely hop in the Discord and enter the giveaway. So we're going to start it right now. Other than that, guys, if you got any value out of today's video, please make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel here and hit the like button if you could on the way out. I would greatly appreciate that as well. Until next time, guys, we'll see you later.